Alright. I just hope, I hope nothing bad happens this stream. I know it has been a while. It has been a while. So I'm gonna turn down my music a bit. Alright, I'm gonna turn it down a bit. But basically, I'm working on a drawing. No, that's way too loud. But I'm basically working on a drawing, and this is kind of like a commission in a way. Well, not really a commission, but I just wanted to draw it because I have I want to practice with a car, basically how to draw a car. And I have drawn a car before. Uh, Actually, I finished one yesterday, and it was Ryan O'Connor's car from the first Fast and the Furious. And I pretty much enjoyed drawing that one since as a kid it was one of the first modded cars I ever saw. And I'd like to say that movie made me more of a car person. Like, no joke, after I saw that movie, well, actually, after I saw the first four movies, I basically went to my job and I looked at the car models and stuff so I could try to figure out, because I never figured out like car models and stuff except for the own car that I have, which is a 2014 Honda Accord. And yeah, I don't know what kind of car this one is, but it has a custom license plate right here, so just hope I can do my best with it. Also, if you're barely joining, I recommend you just chill out, enjoy the drawing, and yeah, put on some music of your own, because I think I used to put what I used to do. I used to put like audio music on. It was from Synthwave. Oh, now I remember. I basically played desktop audio, and it was with the copyright free playlist on Spotify. Since if I needed to on OBS, you just listen to the audio that's on my desktop. And I just played Synthwave or whatever playlist I was feeling at the time. Gotta concentrate on this line. But yeah, that was basically it. There was another way to do it, but it was a little tough. Probably because my computer couldn't do it for some reason, but it was just weird. Zoom in a bit here. But yeah, I know it's been a while. The last thing I streamed was basically God of War Ragnarok. And to no one's surprise, I didn't finish that game. So I will be streaming that soon. I've been playing it recently, but I've just been trying to 100% the islands and stuff. So I've just been getting the Odin's Ravens, the chests, and like the artifacts. So yeah, I just been chilling. Like I know it's been a while, but I really want to stream again. Like, last time I streamed, I think was because I was in college. Well, I finished college. Now all I have to do is just stop being lazy and actually be consistent with it. So that's one thing. And also, I've basically been posting whatchamacallit. I've been posting time-lapse videos on my art Instagram. So I just figured since I'm doing digital, I can do a stream, and then I could download the video and just do time-lapse and post that on my Instagram. So there's that. It's like a two birds, one stone kind of thing. What the heck is that? I'm also going to be going all over the place on this drawing, so there's not gonna be any rhythm to it. Just whatever I feel is interesting. And just in case if you're wondering, I have seen the ending to God of War Ragnarok. I kind of have an idea on what happens, and like I'm satisfied with it. I really tried to do a spoiler-free playthrough of it, you know, when it came out, but sadly, I was tempted by YouTube, out of all things, and then I started seeing memes on TikTok, and it was just like, oh god. So, that's one thing. The next game series I plan to play is Metal Gear Solid, and I hope that is streamer friendly. By the way, I'll think of something, because I know Kojima games are Japanese, and Japanese can be pretty sexual with their stuff. Well, I wanted to play that series since Metal Gear Solid 3 is getting an HD remake. And my god, the graphics look good, but I think it's also made by Konami. So, like, I don't know what happened, like the beef between Kojima and Konami, but like everyone is pretty much on Kojima's side, and like I don't blame him. The dude basically was like he basically was there with people's childhood, so I don't blame him. Konami, get the fudge out. I don't think Konami really was. Like I'm not sure if Konami's just a publisher or just a game company, but then again, I don't really know how it works to begin with, so. Okay, gotta get the license plate. Also, the picture I'm using isn't the best since it's a screenshot, but I'll try my best to look at it. I mean, this is gonna be just a sketch, just a stream, so I don't really don't expect like a, oh my god, Leonardo da Vinci. No, that's not gonna happen in this stream. But yeah, there's a lot of things happening in the world, and one of those things being, I guess, a hurricane in California, so that's cool. It's not even a hurricane where I'm at, but it's just raining. And the funny thing is, like, it's rained worse before this hurricane, so it's really nothing. Like, all it is just rain. Like, that's just it. Yesterday there was lightning, but come on. Like, it's not that bad. There wasn't even any thunder. So, I think this one has like a hexagonal, or I don't know what kind of corners you would call these. They're not round. They're squared corner? No. Actually, probably square corners, because if you do it like, you know, like that, then it's probably flat corner or sharp corners. Yeah, maybe square corners then. The music I'm basically listening to is, well, it's a various genre of music I listen to, so it ranges from like Michael Jackson to Eminem to Five Finger Death Punch to Aerosmith to church music to John Denver to Johnny Cash. I listen to a wide range of artists, musical artists. So basically what I'm doing now is once I basically done the I've done the rough sketch, I've done a fine sketch, so I'm going to do another finer sketch and put more details in it, and then maybe next stream, because I don't know how my schedule is going to be. Like, I'm trying to be consistent, but give me a break here. I'm going to try and just ink it, and then maybe touch upon colors for a bit. One thing I did notice when drawing cars is that they tend to make a face. Like, obviously, eyes. If you want, nose or mustache. Freckles. And here's the mouth. Like, that's just how I see cars now. Like, someone's just smiling. Okay, I think it's good right here. Okay. And then there's something I'm hearing about a new Call of Duty. I guess it's a Modern Warfare 3, which to me, that rhymes. Which to me, I think it's a little weird in my opinion. I mean, I know Call of Duty's basically, get released yearly, but I think hasn't Modern Warfare 2 only been out for like 1 year and that's it? So to me, I just think it's weird. Okay, let's start right here. Start right here. The word is blessed in cursive. And it's also italicized. So I'm trying to get that. But yeah, it just looks or seems weird to me. Then again, it's Activision stuff. They're like greedy. And I haven't played like the only shooter that I played recently was today with a friend, and we were just playing Fortnite. And I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I haven't really played it since they introduced no build mode. That definitely made it more popular or more fun in my opinion. Like obviously, build is just part of the game. It's good to just it's good to mix it up a bit. Kind of like me when I never knew how to do cars, but now I do. And before you ask, no, we didn't get a battle royale victory. Or maybe they did when I wasn't playing, but I'm not very good. I'm not very good at that game, really. Like, when I played it, it just seemed like things were just in my way. It's like, get the fudge away from me. Oh, shoot. I gotta make something shorter here. Okay, right here. Keep forgetting that I could just zoom in. So I could get it precise and then just shrink the pencil. Cabin air filter, thank you. Who is this again? Like, sorry if I don't remember, it's been a while. But yeah, just drawing a card, dude. Just chilling out. How's your day? Oh, Greg, I shoot. I hope my mic didn't explode there. Greg, where's your Doom Eternal streams at, man? Thank you, Greg. Oh, you better be saving my sandals, bro, for Wednesday. Motherfucker. Yeah, we'll see about that. If I gotta wrestle your ass for them, I'll do it. I don't have any other... Wait, actually I do. I do have other sandals. But Greg, if you want like your car to be drawn, I'll do it for you for free since I'm just practicing with them. And I'm also gonna have to transfer it to a tattoo, so build a tattoo portfolio. Like Fran wants me to draw his, so I'm looking forward to that. So weird. I feel like there's chat coming, but it's really not. Like, I don't know what's popping. I'm just looking at the meter on my mic. Okay. Like I said, it's like 1080p, so I'm just winging it. Or it's not 1080p photo that I'm referencing, so I'm gonna have to double check it when I get the time. Greg, if you want to see, like, I'm not sure if you did, but I finished the 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse from the Fast and Furious movie, and it's on my art Instagram, so if you want to check that out, be my guest. Jesus, this thing was sticking out like a sore thumb. Cars are a little tricky with their angles and how they do them. Is this Frank Sinatra? Yeah, it's Frank Sinatra. Song that's playing right now is Strangers in the Night. I'll be streaming for at least, let's just say until 10:30. 10:30 seems fair. Because I do want to work on this car. Oh, I think I know what's getting my attention. It's a little gear icon, settings icon for the chat. It's like pulsating every time. It just throws me off a bit. Today just seemed very tiring though. Like maybe because of the rain, it changed the mood. Like I'm not sure if there's a study on if a day, like say it's sunny out, affects a person's mood. Pretty sure there is a study, but I don't know. Whenever it's raining outside, I just tend to feel a little bit cozy and just like, fudge it. I just want to rest. I didn't go to the gym today, sadly. If I was gonna go to the gym, I would have done deadlifts. Since usually on my fourth day of a week in the gym, I just do deadlifts. since it works the whole body. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think I got something. Yeah, like I said, it's a little complicated for these cars. Okay. I do think though, after the cars that I basically requested be done, that I'll just start working on a different set of art. But like I said, I'm gonna try and like I've been looking at art careers. You know, there's not really any art jobs where I'm at, and when there are, you basically have to get a bunch of experience, and that could be a little bit. It could be a little bit intimidating. And plus, I looked at the money in it. It just seems like tattooing is, I wouldn't say reliable, but the demand is there, you know? So I just thought, okay, I'll be a tattoo artist, and I'll try and build a portfolio, because throughout college, my portfolio has basically been like comic, like, whatchamacallit, like comic pages and like comic pages I created and comic covers that I created, and like it was enjoyable, but at the same time, I don't know. If I was to be a story writer, I probably would have thought of the story out more, but I don't think I have time for that now. I think I will get back to the stories though, but like later down in my life. Because one of them was about a sea monster that could basically absorb qualities of a person that they eat. Kind of like the movie Jeepers Creepers, but in this case, it just absorbs the qualities and heals. I don't know. Like, that's the thing. Like, I never really planned out a story. I just planned out something that was just there. Okay, so obviously you're gonna have to always gonna have to zoom out, make sure everything looks fine. So yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Oh shoot, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. What the heck happened? Okay, there we go. Let's say, what the heck happened? I'm basically drawing on Krita, not Photoshop or anything, since I don't really want to. I don't want to pay money, like be a subscription to it. So. Oh god, my phone's blowing up. This looks a little awkward right here. Let me fix that. Like, and the thing about cars too is you have to recognize the proportions of it. Like, if there's a line over here, it's gonna connect with this line over here, and you just gotta make sure that they're straight and that they make sense, I guess. Okay, where is this line supposed to go? I think I mixed myself up. Hold on. Okay, open line right here. Open line right here. Okay. So, okay. So basically it's like this. Oh wait. Not even supposed to be like that. What the fudge? What? Oh god, these lines are so complicated. Okay. Getting out of the way, you could just like just do that. It's not even how it looks in the reference, but just work with me here. And obviously zoom out. Yep, looks good. Looks good to me. And then once you zoom out into cars, you basically tend to notice some more lines that are skinny, like this. This looks like a bumper part connected to the headlights. And because there's like a shining light right here, I can't really see where it ends, so just winging it right there. Zoom in a bit. Whew, good lord, my back. I would probably hate myself if I ever got a hunchback just from sitting down on a chair the wrong way. Okay, starts there. Okay, got something. Looks a lot more, it looks a lot more vertical than horizontal. I think the correct term would be more obtuse than acute. Yes, I'm bringing... Is it trigonometry? No, I don't think it's trigonometry, but I'm bringing angles into this. So literally all cars are just a bunch of angles. One appropriate song. No, it's Metallica playing. And the song is For Whom the Bells Toll. Yeah. Like, I know Metallica's pretty popular in the rock community, but I just didn't find an interest in those guys until I listened to the song, which is like I think a month ago. Like it took a while just for me to listen to these guys and just sit down and like, oh, okay, these guys have something I'm interested in, you know? Because not every musical artist is for everyone. And also the digital monitor I would say that I'm using is a Guamon. Guamon. I think that's how you pronounce it. Guamon. It's like Gaomon. And it's pretty cheap. I got it for about $160. And the screen itself is, I think, 10 inches? I'll need to do measurements on it. But it's pretty good. I'd say the only flaw I have about it is the pen detection. When I need to angle the pen and it just sometimes it goes like a little bit off. And I'm not really complaining about it too much. Like I've just been using a drawing pad for my digital art for the past 2 years. And then for my birthday I just decided to upgrade it. So needless to say, I am satisfied with it. Just turn it down a bit. See, like right now, pen's a little off. It's a little shine right here, like a little white. The pen is angled wrong. Oh god, it's like jumping all over. Fortnite Battle Royale just reminded me of something, and it's a TV show that I barely finished or caught up with, and it's called The Boys. And basically, it's about a team of normal people trying to take down a superhero team, or at the very least, kill the top guy that controls it all. And apparently, the characters that were from The Boys were also in Call of Duty for a bit, and I just thought it was goofy. Because one of the characters is basically like a Superman clone, but if he was evil, or yeah, I'd say evil and much of a corporation kind of guy. That's how I would describe him. In fact, that's how I would describe the whole team. Bunch of horrible people that will only probably help if their numbers go up. Rates. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, just that. Okay, this line's cut off for a bit. I can honestly say, like, a lot has changed since the last stream. Mainly about myself and things that I have learned. And I can honestly say I'm a much better person now. Like, I'm not going to say specifically what it was, but people tend to go through change, and hopefully it's for the better. And when I probably think that when a person goes through change for the better, they might feel some pain, might be depressed for a bit, but I think at the end of it, they'll just become a better person. And yeah. Do think one of the biggest problems I had when it came to streaming was just being lazy. I think I've already said this, but just want to say it again, I guess. Since I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous coming back, but I'll be fine. Hopefully this drawing will be fine. Also like to do a little hash mark so I can let myself know what's blacked out and what's not for the final piece. Holy shoot, is that the shadow or is that the wheel? Both. Little trick here, bunch of lines. Oh, now it's kiss. Went from exhibit to now it's kiss. genres change so much. Oh, speaking of music, I have been listening to a bunch of AI songs. Like you could that's probably a new genre of music, but oh man, like I think my favorite one that I have is the wackiest is the Backstreet Boys. I Want It That Way, and it's sung by Chip Skylark from Fairly Odd Parents. Who else? Mordecai from Regular Show, Bart Simpson from The Simpsons, Trunks from Dragon Ball Z, and Bugs Bunny. It's like the weirdest combination ever, but it just works. So it's so stupid. Oh man. And then another AI song that actually works well is Old Town Roads, but it's by John Marston and Arthur Morgan, the characters from Red Dead Redemption. And before the song started, when I listened to it for the first time, I kind of figured which vocal was gonna belong to who, because Billy Ray Cyrus and John Marston kind of have a similar pitch. And I can also see the same for Lil Nas X and Arthur Morgan. So I knew it was kind of gonna be good, or not kind of gonna be good. Is that even a thing? Am I even messing up the lines? Oh shoot! What the fudge? I don't think there's a line right here, but it's right here. Oh God, the Backstreet Boys are haunting me. Okay, right here. Think that's it. That's good. Okay. Excuse me. Oh yeah, in my area, besides the rain, there was a small little earthquake, which I haven't felt since maybe a few years ago. I felt it and I was like, oh, did another car explode? Because that was actually the first time I ever felt, like shaking on the surface, you know? Like I just woke up one morning and I think it was a school day. Maybe it wasn't. Probably Saturday, but point is, like, there was a car that was on fire, and I guess that exploded one winter. I could tell it was a winter. It was 6 o'clock, and it was just barely sunrise. And I just couldn't believe it. Like, wow, there's this exploding car. Like, probably in terms of house length, 5. Yeah, about 5 houses away. I'm American, so I don't use the metric system. Just use custom measurements. Now it went from Kiss to now it's a Mexican song titled... What is it? What is it titled? Las Noches by Banda Machos. So, really like the chorus on that one. Oh yeah, this stream is definitely just going to be a fine sketch. And I'm getting hungry again for some reason. Great. Let's finish this. I did think when buying this tablet that it would come with its own stand, but it doesn't. So it's a good thing I had like a wooden placement for it, and it could angle itself too. So I mean, either way, I probably would have thought of something just to angle it, you know, besides the wooden thing. But I probably would have been bummed out. Why is there a piece of hair on my tablet? Okay. Okay, what the heck? Okay, it's just gear. It looks like this. It's a little weird, but tire is basically the same color as the shadow, so you can see like a weird tire shape under this car. Okay, now this one's just gonna be a little bit angled too close. Then basically an oval, but just too close to the dark. And when it gets to the coloring portion of this car, I do want it to basically be a painting, so I'm going to give that a shot. But I think the one problem I have with digital painting is my lines kind of come out as like distance from each other, you know? Like let's say this car was or let's say I was just doing this little section right here, and for some reason it would kind of be a little distance if I did this section. I don't know, it's a little hard to explain, but it just gets distance for some reason. And the lines aren't even straight, so that might be something I'll have to practice at. Now let's face it, I'll have to practice at it. No, the song is Luther Vandross. Never too much. Like, I'm not much of a car person, but if you asked me if diesel goes in a car, I'll say no. Like, that's probably the best you're gonna get from me. Yeah, let me zoom out a bit. Okay, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Angle might be a bit off right here. Let me fix that. It's a little challenging, you know, because if you like go way in, squash or squish, I don't know. But if you go like way into it, then it just makes the door appear like way out. But if you did it like this, then it just appears flatter. So you gotta do a mix of both. Okay, don't know the car model, but I just enjoy drawing it. Then you gotta make a proportional. Oh, like, and then you gotta also have a good eye, because apparently this is how it is. And I can see that now. Which is weird. the heck? And also, if you gotta treat the drawing kind of like a grid, I would say go for it. Whichever you need help with. Apparently now this is like a little bit over here. Like a triangle right here isn't supposed to be very wide or equilateral. Just very, I think isosceles is the term. Yeah, it's like geometry too. But you also got to think like, okay, if I do that, then this could appear a little wonky right here. So just a lot of things you got to keep in mind. And I do think it's with everything, not just in cars, but in proportions for people too. Because you never know if you could get the eye wrong because you decided to measure the distance on the nose. So sometimes I do feel like I could be an art teacher, and then sometimes I feel like, fudge, I don't want to deal with these kids. There's like a light glare right here, so it's a little tough to scan out what's actually happening. So and this is a little bit wider. I think with finer details, you just go with obviously a smaller pen, so you could just get the measurements out that you couldn't with a bigger size pen. Okay. This one is obviously dark. Well, that's pitch black. Oh my god. And there's also another thing kind of got to be a little wary about is even when looking at the picture up close, sometimes the hues or the colors can look the same, and it could just mess with you a bit. Just a little weird. Okay. This line out has to connect up here. There is probably like a proportional way that accurately draws cars. I don't know what the method is. Like I've seen the comic artist David Finch, draw cars. But to me, it just seemed like a bunch of right angles and stuff. Like obviously starting off, the car looked like this. Obviously you could see the rectangular prism. That's how it started like. But now it's just like, now you gotta curve it a bit. That's really all it is to me. Just like a bunch of right angles and just try and get it down. Oh, definitely gotta get the stickers too. I was definitely gonna watch Fast and the Furious 6. I'm not even sure what the freaking specific title's called. Fast 6, Furious 6. Well, one of the things I did decide to do was I heard the 10th movie ended on a cliffhanger, so I'm going to figure out why. Why did it end on a cliffhanger? Lately, movies hit this year have been ending on a cliffhanger, dude. Like, there was Mission Impossible, Spider-Verse, and now Fast X. Like, I don't care if the series can get made fun of. At least it offers, what you want. Fast cars, action, boom. But I'm not sure if Michael Bay working on it would make the series worse. Kind of seems like his thing. Explosions. Probably would have been more explosions, less story. But I don't know. And then like a freaking sequel every year, like Call of Duty. Okay. That looks solid. Because of perspective, you can't see a wheel over here. Oh shoot. It's like covered. I think I put the name down. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. A 1990 to 1996 Nissan 300ZX. That's the name of the car. If I if I actually bothered to look at the freaking layer before I started, probably would have gotten it better, but it's all right. Nissan 300ZX. I don't know the specific year, so I just reverse image searched it, and that's what I got. Okay. So now the official car title is on the stream. All right. Okay, what's next? Oh, my phone turned off, that's why. Next time, I think I will add music. That way I could give the stream more life, but yeah, I think I could do that. Someone's probably watching the stream and it's just like, they don't want to listen to my annoying voice. Oh shoot, that's Kurt. Can I even write that? What the heck even is that? Yeah, obviously this is S. It says street arrow. Start ends right about here. And there's also like a little bit of a middle part right there. Don't know what that's called, but yeah. There's one part right there. That's where the T ends. This is where it starts. Oh man, I think I was about to sneeze there. Whew. That affects my back. Probably one of the troublesome things I do when it's lettering is when it's angled, you have to make sure you commit to it. And that the size is correct. So when I'm finished with this, I'll put the shadows under, or the word arrow, and I'll put the shadows under, excuse me. And yeah, that'll be the end of the stream. I did obviously try to make sure that I talk this stream instead of just having it be quiet. Music I'm listening to definitely helped, so. Okay. Oh, 8th Street? Nah, I don't feel like it. Shadow starts here and ends at about here. Make sure, you know, you could actually see where the line starts in the end and ends for the tires, because you don't want it to be like, and now you just don't know where it's at. So. And yeah. So just a little bit of an evolution right here. Went from this to a little bit finer. Just find more details with the smaller pen size, and yeah. I'll also show you guys like the previous car I worked on, since I could basically cut this part out, but it was this one. I tried to go for a painting, like I don't know, like I was just winging it, and I wanted to basically I wanted to go for painting, but like okay, like this is what I mean by jagged lines. Like look at the wheel, look at the car, and it just seems very whatchamacallit, like jagged, you know. I do think with the selection tool it'll help out a lot, but I just want to dip my toes into painting before I commit to it, you know. So I just did line work. Obviously the stickers aren't accurate because this 5 is supposed to be red, but it's just one layer, you know. Oh, excuse me. Oh. So yeah, that was the one I basically finished yesterday. Let me move my mouse. 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse. All done in Krita. And yeah, this is basically going to be the end of the stream. And I hope you enjoyed. And you didn't find my commentary very annoying. But maybe tomorrow. You know what? I'll just say it like this. I'll try and stream when I can. Definitely when I can. I definitely want to finish God of War Ragnarok on stream. And you know what? I'll probably even finish this car on stream, you know? Since I need more footage. And I just got to be consistent with it and put myself out there. So yeah. I thank you for stopping by if you've stopped by, and hope you have a good rest of your night. Peace.